Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of the Drift Games vlog. Today the RX7 is back at the Drift Games garage for starters, and we're going to start on doing the first bits to it. So obviously this car isn't staying as standard, it's been brought back, it's got a plan and everything like that. We're not revealing the plan just yet, but Dave is on the way to get some new wheels, so later on in this episode there's going to be some wheels, and Mike and Keen are looking at said, I'm not sure what should we call it, ball ache car or just nightmare disaster car?
I like them.
Yeah, you didn't have to live with it for 24 hours.
Josh, it wasn't that bad.
It's not that bad.
It's only a driving
I'm not sure
RX7.
they've even shown the belt.
Man, there's worse than that in my road car. Like, that's mint. You know, give me a bit of sellotape or duct tape or something. Just.
I mean, it doesn't sound like it was a great experience, but
No.
it's cool.
I was gonna say you were getting like hourly updates of my situation,
Yeah.
and I'm sure you're having bets in
In
the office
fairness,
if I would make
it was
or not.
comedy gold. Like the phone would ring, we're like, oh, what's
Is he
happening
on
now?
the boat? Where is he?
Anyways, so before we actually get started on whatever we do,
First thing, by the way, that I just don't like about this car is that the vent is like off to one
This-
I know.
side.
this-
That's not
okay.
even about all of them. That's just-
Why? It's look.
you know what though? I think it stays so far off that I think it's actually okay. Like if there's a slight bit off.
way over there, but it's like, what is that? Why?
I wonder could we just.
How many of you guys are that OCD
Here.
that would annoy you?
I'm not OCD, and that's not me. Like.
Anyway, so the first challenge is, so I'm not gonna lie, I had to Google this up and I thought this would be a good game for the guys, is how long it takes you to take the top off. Not your top off, the car top. Where are the keys? Are the keys in it?
I don't know, Josh, you drove it. Here they
I
are.
did drive it in. There they are.
There they are.
Okay, so.
So I need keys to take the top off.
Wait.
Yes! You gave it away! You didn't think of that at all.
Nope, not at all. Okay.
Look at his face. That is the face of a man who hates having given that away.
So, who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay, we're doing a Le Mans start. So you're outside the car.
Right, so I just have to get in and,
Get in, and the roof needs to be down.
as in, fully down to here.
Fully down the way that you'll be driving. Okay? So, 3, 2, 1. No, you cannot work as a team. You're going against each other.
But I'm gonna know how it comes down, so that's kind of.
Oh, go out with Mike. You go out. You go.
You're an idiot too, Aaron.
Mike, go the Mike. No, you gotta go away. Go around the corner. Shoot.
I mean,
Oh no, it's caught on there. You got to put it back up, maybe. 1 minute 15, 16, 17. The seconds keep on rising. It's the way seconds work. Oh! Forward under there. It's got to go under.
come on.
And there. 3 minutes 27. So I'm not too sure if you were hearing things or what. What are you doing?
Hang on, let me prepare before we start.
If you get in a grinder, it's not going to be funny, Mike. I've ruined the joke now. Yeah,
ruined the joke,
there you
yeah.
go. Well done.
Right, you ready?
3, 2, 1. Oh, what?
The one that says open?
This is like, we're both at the same point here.
Exactly.
This is where I went.
And the funny thing is, I got stuck by the button. That was the thing that I
Easy
couldn't find.
part, yeah.
I couldn't figure that out.
It literally-
Open
it
with a
literally-
convertible picture.
I think that's what you said.
You got about 1 minute 27 to go.
God, you slide up, okay? If you slide up, what happens when you slide the other one? There is no other one! Oh, Jesus! Oh, God! How do you do this? Keen, as a general manager, you should generally help me here.
Sorry, Mike.
Oh, snap! He did a thing! This goes further back. That fucking goes forward. This goes further back again.
Put it back all the way then!
Go back all the way and we'll break the switch of the window, I don't know. put the seats forward, maybe?
Oh, it's clipped on again! Stop!
Is that it?
244.
That's not the way it sits.
I had to Google that, and that is the way that it is.
I know, I would have kept going for another 5 minutes. That's why it's like even, like it seems like this should come down
That's
more.
why I had to
It's
Google
not
it.
the same part.
It's just like, it shouldn't go like that, it should go more.
Well, congratulations. Well, you beat me anyways. That was about 5 minutes before I had to start Googling.
So basically what we're saying is, we both bet Josh.
Let's show everyone the button Josh couldn't find.
Yeah.
Go on, you get in there, come on.
Right.
You can lead the charge in this one.
Here it is, right? Let's see, can the camera pick this up?
It was the first thing I noticed, Josh.
Look at that button.
In the centre.
Actually, in my defense, I probably should have slyly put the key in. I didn't realise how much I was actually giving away then.
Where's the key? You can't do it without the key, so you need the key to do it,
Well,
Josh.
congratulations, guys. And
Let's play another game. Let's see how fast we can pull the kit off.
so today we're me and Mike. Keen's going because he's useless. He's gonna do whatever.
What important things?
Just the important things, and me and Mike are doing the not important things. So we are
Important things like just break it.
taking the body kit off to put another kit on that hasn't arrived yet, that we're not revealing yet, but we're just going to strip it off until Dave comes back here with some wheels.
Dave comes back with wheels.
So like everything in this car, what seems like an easy job is obviously going to be a hard job. So I'd say taking this kit off, God knows, I reckon it's like cemented on or something. That put a spanner in the works. Shall we, well, get started, figure it out. I say we watch some YouTube videos first actually, figure this out.
No, wait.
No.
Is he selling the kit off it?
So anyways, so we're going to jack it up, take the kit off, take the screws out, hope something happens, and hopefully it goes to plan, because nothing has actually gone to plan. So
There's a lot of rusty screws. I like rusty screws.
On to the next bit.
Onto the grain.
onto something better.
Be honest with you, right? See that drift car behind you with the original Lambo? There's more bolts in this bumper than holding all that kit together. That's wings and quarters. Man,
Where
there's
were they?
so many. Go up and look what was in that. There's just, and everything was different as well.
These are all the, whatever, a combination of
It's a combination
screws
of
and
genuinely
bolts.
not from Mazda.
We've got 17 bolts holding this in. Is this, it's kind
We
of.
still got something else down the
Oh,
bottom.
hang on a second.
Hang on a second, you took the bottom screws out, Josh.
I did.
So you didn't take them out then, did you?
Which ones are not taken
There's
out?
one here and there's one there.
Hold it.
One more, one more,
Hold it.
one more. No, that's okay, we'll stand it back.
Wait, where is it?
It's over this side. Yes! Screw you, Mazda.
What's just hit me?
Good.
Okay, so front bumper off, back bumper is on. Can any of you guess what's going to happen to the back bumper?
We're leaving it on.
No, it's coming off.
It looks cool the way it is, I think.
Right, you know what? Should we cut to Dave, and then by the time we cut back, this bumper's going to be off. So yeah, cut over to Dave.
Thanks, Josh. While the boys work away on the RX7 and try and fix some of the gremlins, I am here in Arklow because I am picking up some fresh wheels for this car. Now again, because it's a JDM car, we want some JDM wheels for it. It's very much what I'm trying to go with, similarly to the Corolla I did. But before we go into JDM Distro, where they've got a stack of stuff ready for us to look at, I want to show you two cars that are outside that are awesome. Check this thing out. Old school 82 Toyota Carina. Like, where do you see these anymore? This is one of the guys here that works on JDM Distro. He's got the fender mirrors, front splitter, mesh wheel, full bright interior. What a very cool car. Like, this is amazing. Well, a backdrop on a car at the same time. It's very pretty. This is daily driver, so €56 tax. This is what's happening in Ireland. We're all buying classic cars because it's very easy to tax and insure them. Now behind me is something that's not as easy to tax and insure, but is equally as awesome. This S2000, which has a ton of rare JDM parts on it. As you can see, it's one of the race wheels, T37s all around. It's got I'm not sure what bumper this is, but it's a very aggressive bumper. I want to say a Muse, so I could be wrong. Say in the comments, you know what bumper this is? It's got some carbon rear spats, got an 8-door performance rear wing. That is a very well sorted car. Exhaust, all the bolt-ons, and that's Sean, who works here in JDM Distro's car that he drives every day. So that is a gangster car and very rare at this point. So we're going to head inside, and they've got a very special delivery yesterday, which has just landed off the boat and on the container. Check out the amount of engines these guys have here at the moment. We want to take a minute just to thank one of our partners here at Drift Games, M-Tech Brakes. They're one of the UK's leading supplier of performance brake pads, discs and hoses. We have run them on all of our cars. They're an amazing product and at an amazing price. So make sure you check out their full range at mtechbrakes.com. So the guys here obviously sell a lot of engines. This is like the kind of go-to place for engines in Europe, and this is absolutely insane. Like they have like 50 engines that have just landed. So everything from RB25s, RB25 Neos, 1JZs, 2JZs, LS1 V8s, a sea of engines right now, which is pretty insane. They've got a huge stack of wheels that came in too, which is what we're looking for. So as you guys can see, no shortage of wheels here in JDM Distro. Literally all the famous wheels from Japan. Everything here is SP1s, Equips, SSRs, Works, Coneg, like pretty much everything you could want for a car. They have a full selection of old school JDM wheels, and these are getting really rare now. But I know what you guys are thinking. What wheels have I chosen for the FC? Well, I've had a look at a lot of different wheels. These were a contender over here, these Work VSKFs. They're kind of a nice wheel. I was pretty interested in those. We looked at the Work Equip 05s as well. That was a really good choice, but in the end I decided to go for these. So what we've got here is a full set of Workmeisters. The rears, as you can see, super dished, 11.5s on the rear, and we have 8.5s on the front. So the RX7 FC doesn't take big front wheels that well if you want to keep it handling good, so we've kind of gone for a more reserved front set. And then we've gone for obviously a big rear set, which are going to be a nightmare to fit. So what we're going to do now is get these wheels, pack them up in the car, bring them back to the boys, and we'll do a little test fit and see how far off we are trying to get these fitting on the standard arches on the car. So yeah, let's get these into the car, head back to the shed.
Front bumper.
Done. Side starts. Done.
Back bumper.
Still on. Get up. Not.
Oh! Got you! So Dave's at JDM Distro, probably on his way back now.
I hope so.
Anyway, so we're gonna put it on the lift, have a look at it. He'll be back. We'll put wheels on, and that is what we're gonna do.
Yeah. Let go of it.
I can't let go of it.
Let go of it.
No.
Let go of it.
I'm not letting go of
It's
it.
idling.
It is idling, but it'll stop.
Just try it. Prove me wrong. Jeez, it's a bad joke, isn't it?
That's what I'm telling you. You got to hold
You can't
it.
keep holding the key like that.
You can.
You can't.
Okay, so it's ticked off the starter. So I've got to drive. You take the camera because I've only got so many hands.
So you have to go straight and line this up for the ramp, right? Go on then.
Okay, so
You're buying the starter.
you can't knock my hand. No, stop it. No, it's just gonna cut off.
Come on, go, will you?
This is walking.
Kind of like you're just taking your friend for a walk here, isn't it? Really?
It's not a practical way to drive this by any means.
I can see people in the comments in this video going mad saying how rough we are, Josh. How do you turn it off then? You just let go of the key.
Yeah.
That's it. Give me back that camera. Give me back my camera.
Back the camera.
I know what you're after doing there now. Give me back the camera so I get on my knees now and put it on the lift. You're a snake, you are. How nice is that just to put it underneath a car? There's no winding this down for an hour.
Wood or jack it up beforehand.
Should all be like that. I'm sure when Dave comes in, he's going to be happy enough to leave it at this height.
That's a good one. I I'm not sure I'm going to get out of work for the next bit. I might do a time lapse and say that I'm working.
Josh, man, come on. 20 minutes here trying to change one wheel. We've 3 more to go and Dave's outside. Like, stop messing, will you?
Pretty sick montage though. Yeah, we could be here. Well, I'm just going to let Mike do it.
One eternity later.
Wheels finally have landed. And now the
48 hours later.
48 hours. I hear he went to like Japan himself to get them.
There wasn't even one of the
6 o'clock in the morning left here.
things to actually do for the amount of time that it
Yeah,
took.
like we were going to do like a 3 hours later, and then they went into 5 hours later, and then went to 7 hours later. And SpongeBob never made another one, so let's go look at shiny wheels. Come on.
Dave, before you say gangster,
Very shiny, aren't they?
they're very shy.
Very shiny.
This bigger dish came off.
They're the front ones, Josh. Don't you know he's going to come in now with a dish the size of me?
Okay, I'm just going to point out and I'm going to reveal. It's going to be your reaction.
Oh my good God almighty, Dave. Do you need a Pan-Dem kit to fill them arches?
Okay, I'm not going to lie there. I take back there's no dish anyway, so
That's a pretty big rear wheel.
3, 2,
Josh.
1. Du-dum. Oh no, my camera went then. That was terrible, wasn't it?
Just this guy. We're playing!
Shut up. How big are these actually?
They're 11.5s.
There's a fair dish.
Fair dish. So apparently on the FCs, putting big wheels on the front is not a good thing because you can't it starts hitting everything. The back, because they're low offset, we'll now see will they fit, because strangely enough the suspension and the exhaust could be an issue.
Oh no, they'll fit, but to be out on this much, I'd say.
So what was your plan? Was your plan to put over fenders on?
Yeah, my plan is to put over fenders on it front and back in a full kit, but if you could get away with getting them inside on camber, they're very nice arches on it, they're not bad.
Yeah, I would say this kind of like, it's inevitable
You got a
what
wheel
this is
nut
going to
there?
be now.
So
Here we go. Is it going to fit under the arch? Hang on a second.
she won't fit in there,
It's not going to fit.
so she needs spacers.
She's on the chassis here, no?
Yeah,
Does that need to go in further?
you need
Josh, I
spacers.
did have 2 treads on the nut. So
Do we have a set of spacers?
the 5x1 before?
Oh. I was actually thinking it was quite promising for a little bit then, but then...
Then it might be more promising with the spacers that it might fit under the arch.
No, that'd push him out even more, Dave.
Well, it's a bit of camber.
I think you're going to need bigger than that.
Yeah, you might get away with that.
I reckon we need bigger.
I'd say we might need another 10 mil on top of that. Rear, Dave.
Oh!
This is sketch already.
Is that on? Oh, that's alright.
Right, 25 has us clear, but
Yeah.
Now,
look how far we're out.
25 has us clear there, but there's a bit of a issue here. Like, that's... I mean, that's very tight, but it may be okay. I'm not sure if I'm being optimistic here. I would say a bit of camber and a fair bit of wheel stretch, that will work.
20 minutes later.
Okay, so the tyres have been put on. We're hoping natural camber will bring this in.
15 mil. That's not too bad.
50 mil what? Spacer? Keep on going, keep on going.
Nearly there now.
Oh. Go in. Oh dear. It hasn't cammed in as much as we thought. That was a very anticlimax.
So, are you telling me Wayne was right and you were wrong, Josh?
That's an over fender right there, Mike.
There's no camber there. Camber it in.
Because with what, Josh? Unless you put camber arms in, you can't camber things. You need to put a small bit on the bolts, that's it.
I think you can camber, but if you look at the angle you need, Josh, you're going to be on
You're going
10 mil of the thread of the tyre driving along. And it'll be no grip at all.
Well, the wheels look great on it.
I'll put it this way, the wheels do suit it perfectly.
Yeah, I agree, they're nice wheels, definitely.
They made the car already look serious. And you can't go wrong with Meisters and Chrome, it's just the perfect look for this. So
Yeah.
we now realise that Mike almost didn't have to do a load of work on the arches, but now we're going to be doing some
We'll
arches.
do it, we'll do it.
And
It's
then
more
we'll
to paint, and I enjoy paint, it's very therapeutical.
Therapeutical is what it is.
what it is.
So we have over fenders coming, we didn't know if we needed them, and it's also a shame when you have really good arches that you're going to do over. So what we're really going to have to do now is, the wheels on the back are perfect as they are, the over fenders will be absolutely spot on with them. The fronts will probably need some spacers. So I think if you look at it from this angle, you go, ugh. And then from this angle you go, now we're getting somewhere. That does look very cool.
The old
So-
and the new.
Yeah, so are we making the right decision? That's the question we have to ask. We're going with big wheels on the back. I think that's going to make the car look really
Making a
good.
horrible decision. It's more work for me, so no.
More work for Mike is always a good decision.
Who thinks the car's mint the way it is?
Look, it looks like a tractor.
I mean, like, it's
Fair gangster.
I mean, the
that in traffic, lad.
the tread isn't even on
NCT
the.
would be like,
Oh no, we'll have to put them on for an NCT, definitely. Like.
Yeah,
It looks a bit
It
ridiculous.
looks a bit ridiculous. So I think that
quad.
I think the quarters will make the big difference there. The fronts, again, if you're making the wheels spaced out, that's just putting spacers on it. That's not a big job.
No, that's all right.
So you can just work it out to the arch there. We now know that the car is pretty. We need a couple of gremlins we need to fix in it. We need some electrical problems. As we're expecting, we're going to have to do a few bits on Wayne's side. We're going to have to do the look stuff on Mike's side. And at this point, we're just waiting on the kit to arrive in. And I cannot wait to see how this thing looks when it's wide arched, body kit, new exhaust, sounding like a proper rotary, all the little gremlins fixed. Horns working, apparently.
That's a good thing. Checking it out. Wayne's horny.
Oh, good one, Wayne.
So, if you guys like the project, if you guys like the car, if you think we're going the right direction, did we get the right wheels, are we right to wide arch it? A lot of you are going to say we're ruining the car by cutting the arches, but you know what? It's my car, so I
I
can.
like cutting things though. So
And Mike loves the grinder. You know?
Mike is like the signal person for deaf people in the background, giving all the reactions.
So if you guys like the project, let us know in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel because I know a lot of you guys are watching but not subscribing, but it means that you can keep updated on everything we're doing. We've got some really exciting projects on top of the RX7 coming very soon, so we'll see you on the next one.